Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. This is Gulpain, just back with a quick video. And today I am looking at 5 games for the PSP, but they're like holy grail games or like aspirational games that you want in your collection. So let's have a quick look. So it's actually getting pretty difficult with myself for the PSP because I have almost all the games that I want. So any of the ones now that I want to add to the collection are sort of like the more expensive ones, because I do love the PSP. It's fast becoming my favorite console, and I do love a PSP review. If you've watched my channel, you know this. So the first PSP game I want to add to my collection, sort of aspirationally, because I've seen it on eBay and it's very expensive, is Ys 1 and 2. So Ys 1 and 2, I'm not massively overly familiar with the Ys series, but I have tried a couple of them, the Ys Arcadaptism and the Oath and Felgata, the one for the Vita. I think that's what it's called for the Vita. But it's not the Oath and Felgata, it's Memories of Celceta, that's it, Memories of Celceta. So those are the 2 that I've tried, and I really like Memories of Celceta. Not too gone on the Arc of Naphatism, or the Arc of Nash, however you pronounce it. But yeah, so some of the Ys games apparently are amazing, so I want to experience this amazingness on my PSP. And the PSP is region free, so I can play any of them. So Ys 1 and 2, I think there's a special edition. I don't know if Ys 1 and 2 come out in Europe either. Oh no, it did come out in Europe actually. Ys 1 and 2 has like a cardboard box version and a regular version, I think, because I've seen both of them, but I don't know if the regular version is just the one that should be in the cardboard box, just missing the cardboard box. But Ys 1 and 2, one I want to add to my collection. It looks good. And then the second game then is these are the Tales games, but I think they're Tales games. No, sorry. Yeah, they are Tales games. They're one of them's called Song of the Ocean, and this one has like a girl on the front of it, and I think it's like a part 2 of a game I already have. I think this is actually Legend of Heroes now that I'm thinking of it. It's not a Tales game. Anyway, it's one or the other. I'll find out and write it below if I remember. But they didn't come out in territories, PAL territories. They only come out in North America and Japan. So I've only seen a few of them on I've seen one on eBay, but it was just a disc, and then the guy had very helpfully told put it on the description on eBay that he had reprinted the cover. I don't actually mind actually, because it's really hard to find. I'd like to have it and play it. Song of the Ocean. It looks like a really good game as well. I think it's the Legend. Yeah, I think it is the Legend of Heroes. I think it's part 2 of what's it called? I'll put the name of it here now. I can't remember what it's called. I have it as well, and I've done a review of it. Why can I not remember the name of this game? The Legend of Heroes: A Tear of Vermilion. How annoying was that? I couldn't remember it. So yeah, it's not a Tales games. It's a Legend of Heroes game. So Legend of Heroes. If I'm not completely mistaken, Song of the Ocean is like a part 2, or is in the trilogy, or is something to do with A Tear of Vermilion. So A Tear of Vermilion is such my type of game. It's unbelievable. I love Tear of Vermilion. It's exactly what I like in an RPG. It's like those kind of, well, if the characters look a bit more realistic, I'd like it better. But it's that sort of like old-fashioned RPG, but like with all like the quality of life stuff that you need. Like it has like, the battles are quite fast. It doesn't have like, you don't have to grind loads. Really good. And then the third one in this list, but the second one in that series, I think, is Moonlight Witch. So Song of the Ocean and then Moonlight Witch, or whatever order they're in. But those are 2 in a series I'd like to complete the trilogy, if I'm not completely mistaken, or I could be completely mistaken because I could be misremembering it. But yes, Moonlight Witch is another Legend of Heroes game, and it didn't come out here in PAL territories, or if it did, I can't find it. So I found the North American version, alright, and the Japanese version, but I can't find the PAL version, so it led me to believe that it didn't come out here. So I'll have to get the American version for that. And then the next one then is Zexy's Force, or Hexy's Force, or Z. I don't know, it's a weird name. This came out in Japan and North America. I don't think this came out in Europe. If it did, I can't find it, or it could be like a limited release, or it could be just come out in Italy or something. But Zexy's Force is like a tactics RPG. It looks pretty good. It's not like Song of the Ocean and Moonlight Witch are turn-based, and then Ys 1 and 2 is action RPG, whereas Zexy's Force is like a tactical RPG. I saw it on Metal Jesus Rocks years ago, and it's always been on my list to buy as sort of like a kind of like a Holy Grail-esque game. You know, like a Holy Grail game to me is like, you know, Terranigma or something, or, you know, like Persona 1 or something, you know, like, so these games are all sort of gettable, but it's more sort of like you don't want to spend a fortune getting them, because you want them, but then, you know, if you spend £100 on one of them, that means that you could have bought 3 of them for £30 each, or £33.3 recurring euros or dollars. And then the last one then is Wild Arms XF. So Wild Arms XF, I'm not familiar with the Wild Arms series. I know it's on PlayStation 1. There might be one on PlayStation 2 as well, I can't remember, but Wild Arms XF seems to be, I'm not sure if it's a turn-based or tactics RPG, but it's another one, an RPG that I'd like to get, because I'd like to have all the RPGs on the PSP and then do a review of them all. Obviously, like, I'd like to play them, not just like, you know, play them for 5 minutes or something. I'd like to play them on the original hardware. The PSP, if you will. So that's 5 games for the PSP that I'd like to get in the future. If you've got 5 games that you'd like to get for PSP in the future, or any system, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you next video. Adios.